Hello and welcome back to Minecraft, Magic the Harvesting. My name is Michael Batman Guy, and today I am breaking redstone, apparently. Whoops, my bad. Okay, we'll just put that back. Well, hey, that's not very... You're so pushy, gardener. Jeez, you're... But stop that. Stop it right now. There. Freeze. Okay. Whew. Alright, now that he's not moving so much. Last time we set up this mana spreader to bounce off the hovering hourglass into this mana pool in an effort to get a redstone signal to the dispenser every time this stopped mana bursting. Problem number one is, well, the mana all ends up over here rather than here. And while I could then transfer it and we could spread it out there via sparks and everything, it's not the ideal situation. I'd have to completely rearrange everything. Well, that's a pain. So I'm looking for other options. Problem number two, and this is the bigger problem. This is currently stopped. See? Stopped. And if we're lucky, this will dispense the right number of mana bursts to leave it on when it's done so that the signal actually goes. But as we saw at the end of last episode, this got left at stopped. It didn't finally tick down and send the next toast sandwich to the Gormarillas, because the mana spreader sent, I guess, an odd number of bursts, one to stop and one to turn it back on. So if it sent an even number, it'd be fine. But it sent odd, and I have no way of controlling that. I don't know. I could, I guess, technically do some very careful math to find out, after 7 toast sandwiches or whatever, it'll be the right number, but that'll change every time I use a different amount of food, and the point was to make a variable system. I just couldn't figure out how to turn the mana detector's rapid bursts into a single signal that can come back here and fire once. Until I took a look at my friends over here. The turtles I had originally brought out to automate living wood and living rock reminded me, hey, turtles have a function. If I go ahead and edit this program I called Mana here, we have right here, sleep for half a second. This is the magic. This is where I have an adjustable timer built right into... in this case, the turtle. I could also use a stationary computer, I suppose. But if you remember way back there in the forest home, I set up a beginning mining turtle with, this program right here. Apparently these are, like, saved universally or something? I don't know how he automatically has this. I thought you had to save it to disks and copy it over, but hey, that's less work for me. So you can do this visual editor, or you can go to code and you can have it written out in words, like, normal programming and in most other situations. This is the advanced turtle, so he's not the EDU beginner friendly version, but he has access to this sleep function, which the beginning turtle or beginner's turtle does not, and that's why I had to use this one, which means I had to write everything out, which means I did it off camera to save you the debugging headache. It was me trying to relearn how to do Lua. So let's walk through what all of this means very quickly, and I'll tell you how we are then going to use it to do what I want. First of all, we have a while true do. So this is a while loop. This means once we start the program, the turtle will continue to do everything that follows, because this condition will always be true. Right? It's just true. It's not checking, is this number bigger than that number? It's just go. Forever. There is a slight issue in that these have a built-in infinite loop failsafe. You might have noticed that error when I first loaded them. That's because I had him stop with this redstone signal earlier. So we'll go ahead and turn that off when we start to test this. So what I want him to do is I want him to check this redstone signal, redstone.getInput from the front. And this is just an if-then statement. but it's an if not, because this will be blinking while mana is going, and as soon as it stops blinking, I want him to turn and go over here and activate the dispenser. So that's why I have the if not. But in order to check that it's a blink and not check that it is in fact turned off and is no longer blinking, it's not just the brief turn off between the blinks, I have him wait half a second and then check again to make sure it's off. We can give that a test here. Once this starts blinking, you can see it's off, and then if I check half a second later, oh, it's back on. Oh, I guess it's still blinking. But as soon as it is not blinking, go ahead and run. Oh, what happened there? Okay, it's not blinking, and he's moving. I guess the timing got a little off because I turned it on in the middle of it. But now you can see he is now executing this set of commands here, which currently I just have him turn left, go forward twice, then go back, then turn right to face it again. And that's all he's doing right now. And that's all, effectively, I need him to do as far as this part is concerned. What I will have him do is line him up better, probably go... let's see, can I get this redstone to just be like that? Yeah, we'll probably just have him go here, turn face there, and he can output a redstone signal. So let me go ahead and go back to the running, hold Control T, stop, there we go. Alright, where did you end up? Right here, huh? Okay, you should face there. Don't need this, although it was handy to have a hard off switch. And this should, in theory, if we go back to edit mana, what we want to do is after it goes forward, he turns 1, 2, 3, so I need a third forward. I love the advanced turtles because they have program suggestions. Also, you can click with the mouse and say, I want to start typing here and there, or back to here. Turtle forward, and then tell the turtle to turn, in this case, right. And then he will send redstone dot not get out. No. Test set output. That's the one. And I mean, I guess we could do an analog output, but I'm not going to. Set delete the G output. This should work. Give it a side. Turn on redstone signal in the front. Then we will turtle dot turn, in this case left again, yes. And then I need one more back to complete the triplicate. So turn left, go forward 3, turn right, output, then left again, then back, and then turn right. Let's see if that works. Let's connect to both the sides. Should. Okay, that's running. Oh, I should have. Haha. Okay, first we'll save this. I'm gonna wait till that's done running. Then we'll run the program because I don't want to misalign him like I just did the last time. Run. And he froze. Why did you freeze? You are stuck on the setting the redstone. Why are you stuck on setting the redstone? Well, come on. Even the beginner's turtle can do that. Look. Set redstone. And this is in front, above it, or below it. Done. Does it have to be... No, that's turning... Set redstone output true? Maybe? I'm not exactly sure. Save. Grab you. Back over here. I'll just run the program from there. Okay, he goes over here. He turns. And he... Expected string got Boolean. Well, nuts. Well, that tells us the issue is on line 10. 10. Set output to 15. Okay. Let me try this here. We're just going to do a little test. We'll go into the Lua Interactive, and now we can just send commands individually. I think we're safe up here for the night. It's already 11. We'll be fine. Alright. So here we can test things like redstone dot test set get test and set. Yeah. Analog output, bundled output, or just output. Expected string, Boolean. How is front a Boolean? You expected a string, you got a string. Perhaps I was not as prepared as I thought. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and try your analog. That should require like a value, right? We can give it a signal strength. A 15. Now you expected a string and you got a number. What about some other side? Maybe we don't even need to turn them. I could go with like expected string number. Are you kidding me? How did I still pass you a number? Because this whole thing... I thought they could output a redstone signal. You can output a redstone signal, can't you? Here, why don't you go to controls, turn left, face that redstone, new program, set redstone signal to true. Run program. Hey, there it is. Okay, and it's just on. Huh. Ah, look at that. Okay, so he is just emitting redstone. Like he is a torch. When he's up here, he's not touching the redstone. He's down here, he is. And I don't even have to rerun or anything. I can undo last program. That doesn't seem to not do it. We can set this to false and run the program, and that'll turn that back off. Okay. Interesting. So theoretically, this should be the same thing. You're expecting a string. But I'm giving you a string. Here, this is a string. It's called front. Expected string, got boolean. Help dot redstone. I don't know. Boy. Help. Okay, help on program. Type help programming. Some in-game documentation would be great. Create programs, use edit to experiment with Lua, run the Lua program and start typing code. Is it in the root on a disk, will run automatically? To learn about programming APIs available, type APIs or help APIs. Ah! Help APIs, huh? Okay, type help API to see help for a specific API. Alright. Help redstone. Redstone can be used to get, set, or pulse redstone input. Ooh, pulse! Pulse would be perfect, actually. If we could just redstone pulse. Okay, redstone pulse front 10-1 emits 10 1-second redstone pulses on the front redstone output. Press any key to continue. Okay, how do I do that? Redstone pulse. Can I scroll back up? Front 1-1. That's what I want to do. Hey, progress. Okay, now how do I get him to do that in the program? I'm used to my text editor filling in the suggested autocomplete with enter, not tab. Okay, this guy is from the Redstone API. It says set output. I need a pulse, but that's not in there. Can I do Lua.redstone? I can get output, I can test output, I can set an output. Get sides, get output. Set output. Should just set an output. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to do a little bit more testing. I apologize for seemingly wasting your time staring at a computer screen on your computer screen. But hey, this is progress. I think I've at least turned this signal into a single command to at least I can get him over here. Now I just need to work on getting him to turn the darn thing on. But after that, after that, we should be able to very easily then set up something down here with our good old friend, the crafty crate. Wherever you are. Yes, we can finally make this guy. How do I need to get the dream wood, don't I? Which means sending more living wood through the portal. Which means we need to get more mana, and it's a vicious cycle, it never ends. Alright, my name is Michael Batman Guy. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.